Nothing just dropped the Phone 3, their latest flagship, and I got some early hands-on time with it at the launch event in London. So here are my first impressions. Right off the bat, the design, it's gonna be polarizing. We've seen the leaks and opinions, they are already split. Some people love the transparent back and the updated camera layout, while others, not so much. Personally, I'm into it. It's unique, it's bold, and it continues Nothing's trend of standing out in a sea of lookalike slabs. Build quality remains solid. It's a metal frame, glass back. This time they've gone for Gorilla Glass Victus instead of Gorilla Glass 5, and we even get an IP68 rating. All welcome upgrades. The Phone 3 overall, it feels a bit more refined than last year. Now the biggest change, it's gotta be the glyph interface. Gone are the LED strips. Instead, Nothing's introduced what they're calling the Glyph Matrix, a circular monochrome dot matrix display made up of 489 individually controlled LEDs. It opens up a whole bunch of new possibilities. They've added these little interactive glyph toys like spin the bottle or a magic 8-ball. You trigger these with this little area, they call it the glyph button. And my favorite trick, you can long press the glyph button to launch a rear camera selfie mode, and the glyph matrix helps you frame your shot. You can long press it again to actually snap a photo. Gimmicky? Maybe, but honestly, it's the kind of thing I actually see myself using. Plus, Nothing has opened up the SDK, so third-party glyph toys should be on the way. In fact, the Magic 8-ball is something they worked on with the community. Software-wise, this is Nothing OS 3.5 on top of Android 15. We've seen it in action in the past, and it felt fast and clean as expected. Nothing is promising 5 years of Android updates and 7 years of security patches, which these days is par for the course for a flagship. Also, did you notice the bezels? They're perfectly symmetric and are now 18% thinner than what we saw with the Phone 2. This is still a flat AMOLED panel, 6.67 inches. The resolution has been up to 1.5K. The refresh rate is a fluid 120Hz. And this time it's covered by Corning's Gorilla Glass 7i. Now this panel, they claim 4500 nits as the peak, that's for HDR. With regular use, it should output 1600 nits, so very solid numbers there. Under the hood, this phone, it's running on the Snapdragon 8s Gen 4, and this is where things get a little complicated. For a phone that starts at $800, this chip choice feels underwhelming. The fact that it is not the 8 Elite, that is probably going to be a tough sell for a lot of people. Now, Nothing does say they've optimized the chip for their needs, and this is exactly what they wanted to go with. They're not really compromising. This is what they wanted for their flagship. And maybe there is something I'm not seeing. Once I start actually testing out, once I get my review unit and I start spending more time with the Phone 3, maybe there's something I'd notice, but as of now, I'm skeptical. As for the cameras, we've got 4 50 megapixel sensors, 3 on the back, 1 up front. The main sensor is 1 by 1.3 inches, so fairly large. I didn't get enough time to fully test image quality, but the specs and what I got to see in my limited time, I'd say it does feel promising. And yes, all 4 cameras, including the one to the front, they support 4K at 60 FPS. Also, the signature red dot on the back, it now has an LED which blinks to indicate video being recorded. Small detail, but a nice one. Battery wise, it's the first time Nothing's gone silicon carbon, but the capacity is only 5150 mAh. Not huge on paper, but battery life depends on more than just the mAh number. We'll have to test that in the full review. And this one, it charges at 65 watts, so higher than the 45 watts we got with the Phone 2. Nothing claims 0 to 50% in 19 minutes, but wireless charging has not made the cut, hasn't it? It's been cut this time, and that is a bit of a letdown. So here's where I'm at. I love the design. I think the glyph matrix is a cool logical next step. The cameras seem promising, but the Snapdragon 8s Gen 4 and the missing wireless charging, they make me question some of Nothing's choices here, especially given the Phone 3 starts at $800, euros or pounds depending on the market. So what do you think about the Phone 3? Do you like where Nothing's gone with this? Or do you feel there are a little too many compromises on this one? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below that like button down below. And I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Ash out.